Alright, Gotham, episode 10. The entire time, I was actually a bit frustrated with this episode. Not because of the characters, the dialogue, or the relationship building between, a lot of them. It was mostly the fact that these assassins were going after, Selina and Bruce. Usually, when it comes to children, I just say leave them alone. I mean, come on. This is going over the top. This is just petty to a certain extent. Really? Children? You're gonna go after children? That is just low. I kind of just hated the assassins. I guess in some level I'm supposed to hate them, but I don't think I was hating them for the right reason. It was just like I was hating them because they were just so, petty. They're going after kids. What the hell? Now I know they were hired assassins from some unknown person or some unknown group that wants to, shut the whole, thing with, Selina Kyle and the whole Wayne murder. Now, at first, it didn't seem like LoveCraft was involved. He was just, another target for the assassins. And I don't think Falcone was involved too, because he was too busy, dealing with his own internal affairs. And someone, revealed the money and he lost all that money. So of course he's trying to figure it out. So I'm thinking, who's left? Wayne Industries. I mean, they're the only people left who would, be interested in covering up this whole Wayne murder. They were involved somehow. So, hopefully we get some answers to that, or at least, Jim Gordon gets some answers to that. That Wayne Industries is the one behind the assassins. They want to kill anyone involved with knowing who killed the Waynes, stuff like that. But either way, like I said, those are the assassins. And again, I didn't really like them, and not for the right reasons. But either way, the majority of this episode is spent on Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle escaping from the assassins and pretty much spending time together out in the streets. And it's good to see. And I like how Bruce is kind of, more in tune to how people, interact. He immediately just says, you don't care about people. I can tell. And it's like, and it's just like, ouch. I mean, that's probably kind of true, but still, ouch. And it just shows that Bruce has no tact. Immediately, a couple episodes ago, when he went to that fundraiser, I think, and just outright just said, I think, Wayne Industries is involved in something shady. It's just like, Bruce, calm down. You have to play with the words here. You can't just directly go in, just, suspect someone. It's very risky. You're going to get yourself killed. But, that's just Bruce. He's a kid. He's naive. He doesn't know any better. We've seen this before. And it's charming to an extent, but at the same time, we want him to learn. We're calm down. Let's think about this logically. Let's take a few steps back. We got to plan our, every detail out first. Hopefully he learns that kind of patience in the future. And we know he does, but soon in this series. But either way, a more minor plot was, Penguin, being threatened by Falcone, and really, he's just playing along, as making sure he doesn't get killed before, the time for his uprisal comes. He's withholding information about, the girl, and telling Falcone about anything. He's just give me a few days, I'll find you a mole. He never says I'll find you the mole. He finds I'll find you a mole. So I'm suspecting maybe he's gonna find a scapegoat to take the fall. I have no idea, but he's just waiting. He's timing is everything, and it's kind of true. And Fish, of course, is still hiding the fact that Falcone. She's the one wants to take down Falcone. At the same time, she's taking advantage of all the other family members getting angry that he has to increase tariffs because of the recent loss of money, and she's going to take advantage of that, which again is pretty smart. But again, with Jim Gordon and Harvey Bullock and Alfred, which is a pretty interesting team up. I like that. Going into Fish and threatening Butch with a knife. It's like, you're gonna help me find Bruce, Master Bruce, and I'm gonna, I guess he was threatening to kill him. Maybe not. I don't think Alfred would go that far. Well, maybe he would. But it was just so interesting to do so. It's all right, this is cool. Alfred's pretty cool. And to see a Harvey Bullock, it's It was really funny when they got to the warehouse to find Bruce, and immediately Alfred just runs in with the gun. It's like, Master Bruce! And Hope Bullock is just like, does no one in this town wait for backup but me? Just like, it's kind of true. You know, usually a good cop would wait for backup, but both Jim and Alfred just like, no, screw that. I'm just jumping in there. It's like, yeah! It's like, maybe that's where Bruce got it. He just charges right in. That's what he does. No tact or anything. Just like, no, direct question. No, or just charging right in. Like, no fear. I guess it's kind of endearing, but at the same time, it's like, dude, calm down. You're going to get yourself killed. But either way, another good interaction was when they met Ivy, you know, Selina and Bruce, which was kind of awkward, but at the same time, really funny. And I kind of like how Ivy doesn't really blame Bruce, because she understands that he also lost parents, and it wasn't really his fault. It was just the police that were just blaming, you know, anyone, and her father just happened to be in the crosshairs. So I like that. It shows that Ivy really does have some maturity to her, but at the same time, some immaturity. She's kind of creepy and weird. Now, who knows? And I like how Selina's just like, you know, don't look at her. She's just really weird. So it just makes me wonder, like, how exactly they know each other. Like, how long they've known each other. But either way, I mean, apparently there's this mall of, you know, underground teenagers. You know, that's where they meet. And again, you know, it was just a very interesting interaction. And I like the scene where Bruce, you know, just jumps over the buildings. And it was kind of like scary, but at the same time, it's just, again, dumb. Bruce doesn't think, he just does. He's an action kind of kid. And again, at the same time, it's endearing, but it's dumb. It's just like, dude, you could have died. Then what would you have done? But either way, LoveCraft apparently was doing some investigations, and I know it's starting to sound like this is very disjointed, like my review just going all over the place, but this episode was kind of disjointed. It was going all over the place. It was just panic. You know, Alfred was just so panicked over finding Bruce. You know, Bruce and Selina was so panicked over escaping the assassins. The assassins were just killing, you know, one after another. Just because at one point they were going after Selina, and then all of a sudden they're going after LoveCraft. It's like, wait, you're supposed to go after one target and then go after the next. It's like, what are you doing? So it really showed that everyone was just really disorganized. This was just a big thing just going on, and everyone just didn't know where to do first. But either way, you know, LoveCraft gets killed because he knew some things, like maybe he had some stocks in Wayne Industries, and that's what he was investigating, and that's what he found out. Before Jim Gordon could find out, you know, he was killed. And also, you know, Jim was kind of the same. You know, he's usually, you know, action first, doesn't really think about, you know, anything, repercussions even. And he just outright told the mayor, like, you know, kiss my ass. Just like, he's trying, because the mayor's trying to cover this up. Like, LoveCraft is a pillar of the community. He's good. And Harvey's kind of an asshole too. So, you know, it really doesn't speak well of the MCU. Now, again, like I said, the female MCU, you know, she's a bitch for, you know, getting together with Barbara. So, of course, you know, Harvey Dent is an asshole, too. I don't know about the other guy. Maybe he's the actually only other good person. Because, again, I haven't gotten much character from him. But either way, everyone just being an asshole to Jim is like, oh, come on. Someone help this guy. Someone support him. Bullock's the only one actually helping him. And again, it's really funny to say. It's like, of course I'm going to help you because I'm crazy. It's like, okay. But, you know, of course, you know, telling the mayor to kiss my ass, of course, is going to get you a big problem. And it's either to get fired or he gets, you know, assigned to Arkham. So he gets assigned to Arkham Asylum as a guard, and that's pretty much where it ends. And it's just like, welcome to Arkham. He just walks right in, and I'm thinking, okay, how's he gonna do anything in there? It's like, maybe there's some secrets in there. Maybe he'll learn something about the Falcone or Moroni infrastructure while he's in there. Maybe find out some things about criminals. Maybe some criminals in there know something. Again, I have no idea. But either way, it'll be interesting. Maybe we'll find some cameos here and there with Arkham Asylum, like some villains we know of that already exist in the Gotham universe. But either way, this, like I said, this was a very disjointed episode. It was just thing after thing after thing. Everyone was just panicking, really not knowing what to do first, where to look, where to run to, who to kill. Apparently, these assassins just didn't know who to kill first. They're just like, well, she escaped. Let's go look for LoveCraft then. Like, what if she escapes while we're looking for LoveCraft? It's like, no, we gotta look for LoveCraft. Then we'll look up to Selena. It's like, we'll never find her though. It was just really disorganized, but at the same time, I think that was the point. It's supposed to be panic. It's just supposed to be confusion. You're not supposed to know what's going to happen next. You just don't know. And that gives me a sense of excitement and suspense. But either way, hopefully the next episode will get a bit more structure, a bit more linear storytelling, because if they do this too much, it's just like, okay, I don't know what's going on. But either way, it was fun. I liked this episode. Again, it was mainly focused on Selena and Bruce, and that's fine because those two have great chemistry and they're just so damn adorable together. So hopefully we get more of that in the future. So until next episode, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye bye.